Thunder and then lightning erupted on the Western Front as German forces crushed the combined French and British armies. In a stunning campaign, France and Normandy have fallen, as France has been all but eliminated. Simultaneously, the Luftwaffe launched an all-out assault upon the British Royal Navy. While sustaining catastrophic losses, the Royal Navy did manage to sink the Bismarck. The English Channel is now clear, as only the Royal Air Force remains to check the seemingly unstoppable German advance. In a further act of treachery, Germany launched an all-out invasion of neutral Yugoslavia, quickly eliminating all resistance and securing further territory in Eastern Europe.
Generalfund reporting for duty. I want to welcome everyone to the Generalfund YouTube Wars. Got everything set up here. Got my rolling station. This is our research and development board. Axis Powers victory points area, or a chart that keeps track of IPCs. And here's the board right now. As you can see, I don't have the full board set up. I will do that as needed as the wars progress, and I know what's going to happen, but there's no point for me to set up Japan right now or Italy when I don't know what they're going to do. So just to kind of recap what's happened, here's where what Sireblood did. He took over. Of course, Germany takes over France, got Normandy, and wiped out my navy over in the UK. And I don't have UK set up. We'll do later in a subsequent round. Anyway, that's the board condition. Going over to purchase. I did, for the Soviet Union, I purchased 6 tanks with 1 IPC left over. I did set up my free tech, and Germany did set up their free tech as well. Here's this is the leaderboard right now in terms of IPCs, and in terms of victory points, we have currently Warsaw, Paris, and Shanghai. He needs an additional 9 victory points to win. And I'll go ahead and begin Russia's turn, or Soviet Union's turn. Okay, since Russia is not at war with anyone, this is just going to be a series of non-combat movements, and I'll go ahead and make them now. Okay, here's my movements with Russia. I did a lot of these off camera because I'm having some issues with. I broke my hip, and I've got to be real careful with the way that I bend. I can't bend at more than a 90-degree angle, so I just kind of move some stuff around. Off camera, I want to show you what I did though. I'm kind of shoring up things. I've now got 3 guys in Karelia. 3 infantry in Karelia, 4 infantry in Novgorod. I've got 5 in the Baltic states, 3 in eastern Poland, 4 in Bessarabia, 4 infantry, sorry. I've got 2 artillery, 1 mechanized infantry, 1 infantry in western Ukraine. In Ukraine, I moved up a tank and a mechanized infantry. In Rostov, moved 2 guys up from the Caucasus, and I did utilize the trains in a variety of ways. From Moscow, I moved out some art from the 1 artillery, 1 infantry, utilizing the train there. I consolidated my air force in Novgorod, or I like to just call it Leningrad. I've got 1 infantry, 1 artillery, 2 fighters, and the tactical fighter. The submarine, I'm going to, I'll just leave input. And I also realized I didn't put up Russia's naval units. I will. They will remain where they are. I will do that. Actually, let's do that now. Okay, apologies about that. There's my naval units, the cruiser and the submarine in 115. They're going to stay put. I am utilizing the Trans-Siberian Railroad to transport one ground unit. That is the tank to, we'll go down more. I'm consolidating all of my units in Armor. I've got 6, 12, 18 infantry there, as well as the 2 anti-aircraft guns. Okay, and that will conclude the Soviet Union's non-combat movements. And last but not least, I will place my my purchased units. Okay. So I placed 3 tanks in Novgorod and 3 tanks in the Ukraine, bringing the number up to 4 tanks and a mech in mechanized infantry in the Ukraine. And in Novgorod, I've got 3 tanks, 2 fighters, 1 tactical fighter, 1 infantry. Okay. Russia's IPCs, we didn't gain or lose any territory this turn. We remain at 37, so I will collect $37 and I will end my turn. I had to check my my war chest app just to be sure on Russia. I do get a 5 IPC bonus since there are no Axis warships in Season 125, bringing my total to 42 to end the turn. And I did have a dollar left over, so I end the turn with 1, 2, 3, and 40. $43, and that will end my turn. I did want to do one minor change to placing my units. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 tanks in Ukraine, 1 tank in Russia, the other 3 in Leningrad, and that's going to be the one change to my place units.
Please subscribe to Generalfund for less dishonor. Please subscribe to Generalfund for less dishonor.